With the return of Tunnel 18 or Tunnel 18 coming back, and it's not much of a weapon damage based Town Hall, I think maybe Hydra will come back. So we're going to test it out. Bear with me, please, guys. I am still learning this army, and I'm still getting used to the new meta. But as you can see, the only defense that we have Town Hall related is obviously the guy at the top of the Town Hall. So while I was doing this attack, I forgot my much wanted and needed lava golem. I mean lava hound. So I'm just gonna wing it from here onwards. So we're gonna take out this rage compartment. Like I said, first attack of the day. I'm still trying to figure out what to do. So let's take out this rage compartment. I think it's excellent value, and we sort of carve out like a pie shape within the base. With the upgraded Town Hall, not stats, but the upgraded Clan Castle spell capacity, I think this will change how things will definitely work. So we're going to do the Queen on one side, we're going to Giant Arrow across the base to try and get some of the air defenses, and then the Royal Champion on the other side. And then we're going to send the rest of the troops down the middle. Like I said, I am still learning this, so bear with me. This is going to go horribly wrong. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do this attack. I'm actually doing it on the fly here. So once, okay, don't know why that builder hut didn't go down, but we're going to come in from this side. We've got the path secured. Put down the mini prince just so he can have that death rage buff that normally comes with him. Maybe you should look at putting an invis spell, not an invis, a poison spell with this, as well as the totem spell. The totem spell you want to use to mitigate damage in a high density area. So still don't know which that side's going to be. So used to having the minion prince orb, but I don't have it on this one, so we're just going to get down that town hall. I think when it comes to mitigation of damage on this attack, it would have been nice to have it where the mono is. That would have been pretty awesome, more especially down at the bottom by the burst cannon. But so far, going into the first Legends attack with this army and getting a decent 70% is pretty awesome. So hopefully I learn from this one and change it up. But in the next clip, I'll change up the army for you guys, add in the lava hound, and then of course we'll see where we can mitigate the damage. We're going to lose the dragon to the air defense, but you know, it's okay. We're just going to clean up. I mean, we're ending up at like 80%. And in the new Legends League and ranked system, that is pretty good in my opinion. I mean, I haven't 3-starred with this yet, but getting an 82% is pretty solid, and you secure that 2-star anyway. Especially now that it's not a defense and not everything will attack it. So as you can see, added in that lava hound. So let's get in and see what damage we can do. I think what I'll do is in the next, if I try this again, I'll try and change the way we attack. So this is looking pretty good. I found, I think I'm going to come in from the top over here. This was a mistake because there's something I didn't notice. So I'm going to come in from this side. I'm going to drop the lava hound. And we're going to drop the loon. I want to try and get into that core space over there with the super archers. We're going to use the totem pole just to mitigate some of that damage. Not ideally the spot we want, but we get a nice, perfect landing actually. So we're going to drop another invis. And we're just going to wait until it starts to disappear and drop in another one. This whole compartment seems to be going down, which is pretty awesome. You'd like to see this. Unfortunately, I missed something very crucial in this attack, and you'll see in a few I'll explain what I missed. But another invis would have been great, but unfortunately we don't have one. So as you can see, the rage the revenge tower I completely and totally spazzed out on, and because of that I forgot that the more damage you do, the more damage it does to you. So with forgetting that, I'm going to come in from the bottom here. It's straight in behind this air sweeper. Hopefully we can get some damage done, but so far 38% of the base is gone. We've carved out a nice little portion for us. Got dragons finally at the top, queen at the bottom, warden coming in clutch. Think we're going to pop his ability now as we get into the tunnel and go straight into that fire spit. Damage boosted fire spitter. Enemy minion prince has no chance. We're going to get down the burst cannon. and I left the revenge tower for last. So this is where I realized, whoops, this would have changed how things have gone. As you can see, it just absolutely melts the troops, and that's because it's at max damage and it's got the rage tower boost as well. Minion Prince just absolutely fell right there. So not the best attack percentage wise, but oh, that thing just damages. Oh yeah, definitely need to try and get that first, but since we didn't get this one, let's get into a third attack. Hopefully this one we can get into a little bit better, well, a little better of a percentage. All right, we got, unfortunately, someone donated a super barb and 2 barbarians. Whoever you are, that sucks. Okay, so we don't have the revenge tower, but we do have an invis in the middle, and thinking about it now, should actually start trying to go for the town hall. While doing this, I learn a new thing, so you can learn with me. So we're going to come in from the bottom side. Didn't go for the tunnel. I'm going to try and get in as close to the tunnel as possible. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, so I'm just going to let it go out first. And the super archers didn't clone there, or the like super barbarians and the barbarians cloned there, which was very unfortunate. We could have gotten that invis spell tower. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Look how quickly it just got repaired over there. It was so close to just absolutely dying, but those builders came in clutch. Tried to giant arrow those 2 air defenses, missed it horrendously. So we're just gonna do a try to see where I'm gonna come in from. Decided to come in from that side with the heroes, going back to old school Lalo. I mean Hydra, not Lalo. Then the rest of the troops coming in this way. And I mean, so far it's looking good. We still got the totem pole. I'm keeping it aside just so we can mitigate some damage later on. We hit like all the traps and everything that you can imagine we're going to hit. We got the town hall, so the core is going to be a little hard to deal with at the end. Again, I think this attack would have gone way better if I had planned it properly. Totem spell we use now just to change all the damage away from those troops. It didn't work so like it because that core is now raged up and everything is just absolutely dying, especially with the enemy CC just coming out with the fire mites, two furnaces. So these heroes are just gonna die real quickly. I think this was one of the worst attacks I've had today using this army. I recorded like the first 3 attacks, so I didn't record the rest of them. I just needed to get the video out, but so far this attack probably was one of the worst, mainly just because it's I should actually look at reworking my spells. If you have any suggestions to rework the spells, let me know in the description, or not in the comment section. I'm definitely going to check it out. And that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. If you want to enter into a gold pass or win a gold pass, check out the video at the end of this, and then I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.